Hey everyone, it's Evangeline right here at eTrailer. Today we have this really tall thing which actually works really well. This is the lift assisted roof mounted bike rack. This is a kit that we have here at eTrailer. Something that where if you want to load bikes onto your roof, but you want to make it easier for yourself and load your bikes down here, shoulder height for me, this is something that's going to help you out. We have a roof rack adapter, which is our MOS UpLift, and our Thule ProRide XT paired together. Now, if you have other roof mounted bike racks, you can use that with this system as well. We just have this put together because we thought it was a really good fit. And if you don't want to have to worry about specs and if it is compatible or not, this is going to be the way to go. With the UpLift, you have an 85-pound weight capacity and about 26 inches of space, which means if you wanted to, you could carry up to 2 bikes on this carrier. All you would need to do is get another bike rack that mounts to the roof. So the reason we picked the ProRide XT is because it's very popular for a reason. This secures into the T-track of the UpLift, just like it would in the channel of your crossbar, but it also has a really sturdy fit and easy way of loading up your bikes. The way this works is we have 2 straps, one for the front and the rear wheel, but we also have a lockable frame mount where it secures to the frame of your bike and allows you to keep the front wheel on. The locks aren't included though. You do get a plastic cap that covers this lock spot if you don't have one of Thule's one key system lock cores. If you have other Thule products though, like I have a Thule roof rack on, you could have everything key-like, making this very convenient to use. Over here, this is the lever, or I guess knob, that controls our frame mount. So if you needed to release your bike, you press that button and that releases that knob. Or you can tighten it down. And this also works as a torque knob. So once you get to the right tension or spec, this will prevent you from turning it, but it'll also click on you to show you've completed your turn. This does sit pretty high up on top of our vehicle. That is going to be one of the downsides of a wheel-on bike rack, because that front wheel does mean your bike sits up at full height. So if you measured from the top of your crossbar to where your front wheel sits, that's 7 inches. And then add the total height of your bike, and that will help you figure out if you can clear your garage door, if you can go through drive-throughs or under bridges. So be very mindful of that measurement so you don't find out the hard way. So while this might seem like a lot, both in price as well as height it adds to your vehicle, for people like you that might not have a hitch receiver, so you can't really put a bike rack and your bike's behind your car, or maybe you're towing something so your hitch receiver is already used up, then being able to put things onto your roof is going to be your next option. And if your bike is extra heavy, maybe you have an electric bike and you really can't get it up there, and this MOS UpLift adapter for your roof rack is going to be very helpful for bringing things back down. And with that, I very rarely am able to put a bike up onto the roof all by myself. And whenever I do, I usually do it with a lot of worry and concern, hoping that the bike doesn't fall or I fall, because that would not be a good day. This gives me a lot more confidence that even if I drop the bike or do something not the best way, this is still close enough where I can catch myself really quick, get the bike on there, and then bring the bike back up onto the roof, just like that, and now I'm ready to drive. So it's a very quick and easy solution, and if you want, you could carry 2 of these adapters or even 2 of these bike racks to carry even more bikes. And if you have other accessories you want to mount to the UpLift, you might even be able to do that as well. Check out our product page for more information on that. with what is compatible. Now, if you're curious about how the UpLift itself works and installs to your vehicle, well, I'll show you how I got it onto mine. For mounting your UpLift, it all starts first with your vehicle and taking a look at your roof rack. If you don't yet have a roof rack, you can find one custom fit for your car here at etrailer.com. But right over here, the main thing we want to know is the distance apart for the crossbars. So measure from one crossbar to the other, center to center, and I have mine at 27 inches. So remember the number for your vehicle. Going over to your UpLift rack, and this is already pretty assembled. We just need to make the adjustments for the vehicle. And just follow your instructions for assembling it the first time, because after that's going to be very easy to remove, as well as attach the UpLift rack. To help you out, on top of the attaching crossbar, which you can slide back and forth, you have numbers. So these numbers are going to be a ruler to help you line everything up. So remember how we said 27 inches? Well, we'll line up that 27-inch line with the line on the UpLift, and then we'll tighten that down with this knob. You'll have these shims included, and these will fit onto those bolts, and then your spacer block goes underneath that. So definitely take off the whole UpLift system if ever you need to make these adjustments. And up. Onto the bar. Where do you install your UpLift? Well, for me, I always try to bring it as far out as I can. Utilizing overhang is always helpful, but not every vehicle is going to have a roof rack with a crossbar that sits out with overhang. The big example of that are going to be Subarus with factory bars, because those sit on the inside, and most lift assists don't work with that because of that design. Fortunately, with the UpLift, you can adjust the UpLift and then slide the clamp around to fit best on your roof rack. So if in doubt, just push the UpLift out, slide the clamp in to where it's still an opening, and that will give you some pretty good clearance. And then you're going to attach the bottom bracket. So for the bracket, MOS does recommend following the symmetry of your roof rack, because you'll see that that bracket is angled. So for aero bars like this, we're going to fit it in, and then we're going to slide the bracket around so it fits into place. What I then like to do is pull the bracket so I know this end piece is fully secure as I tighten it down with these wing knobs. This does have end caps included, but I did keep them off for this video so you can better see how the track system works. Now, if you're planning on carrying a kayak with this, go ahead and put your rubber strips on. This is also what you would do if you're just leaving your MOS rack up without anything loaded. But if you are going to be attaching something through the channels, then keep your rubber strips off so that you'll be able to slide things through. For loading the bike, we're going to start with the UpLift in the down position. I also try to make sure that the straps are stowed away, and then I'm going to bring our frame mount up so that it's ready to get the bike. So now I'm going to grab the bike, and then we're going to get it up and onto the rack. So it's sitting in the cradles. I'm able to hold the bike with one hand as I get this frame mount with the other hand over the frame, and now I can tighten down with this knob. With that secure, now all I need to do is put the straps over the rims, double check that everything is secure, and that's gonna be it. Then you're ready to bring this back up onto your roof, securing with the lever, and now you're ready to drive. This right here was a look at the lift-assisted roof-mounted bike rack with the MOS UpLift by MOS Racks and the Thule ProRide XT. If you have any questions about this kit, or if you want more information on if your accessory will work with this kit, just give us a call or send us a message. or chat with us here on our website and product pages. But today, hopefully this video helped you out with the other questions you might have about this system. My name is Evangeline, and I hope you enjoyed the journey.